here's your EOAlive weather forecast.
Hope all of you a great Wednesday. Gabe Curtis reporting on November 30th, brought to you by Valley Insurance, who now in downtown LeGrand with open enrollment through January 15th. Those highs have topped out into the upper 30s to lower 40s for much of us today, with that exception for that cold spot 32 in Meacham and that warm spot 50 in Pendleton. And out the door this evening, we're seeing a mix of rain and snow showers, with the most activity up towards Pendleton and down towards Ontario. They'll continue to increase overnight tonight, with the most amount of activity across the Blues and Willowas, with those temperatures gradually dropping into the upper 20s to lower 30s for much of us overnight tonight, as that snow level drops down to 2,500 feet. So that does not include Ontario and into Pendleton, which will be the warmest into the mid to the upper 30s. Otherwise, the rest of us will see a dusting to 3 inches of snow. If you want to see more than that, you really have to get up above 4,500 feet into elevations in between Meacham and Tollgate, with upwards of 5 to 10 inches into the highest elevations, which includes Anthony Lakes. Heading into the day on Thursday, much of us will start out under steady moisture, with that snow sticking as low as 2,500 feet. Those temperatures will reach the mid to the upper 30s for much of us, with that exception for that cold spot right around freezing in Meacham, warmest out towards Pendleton and Ontario into the lower 40s. Although some of these temperatures have already been reached for the day early this morning, others will wait to reach until closer to midday, but the trend will be as we progress throughout the morning. We will see that steady moisture break up as that cold front will follow, plummeting those temperatures during the afternoon, dropping that snow level down to 1,500 feet by late day, potentially producing a dusting of snow into Ontario and Pendleton, with the rest of us seeing up to an inch additionally during the day. If you want to see more than that, you really have to get up above 3,500 feet into places like Meacham, but that would only get you 1 more inch. The most would be into the highest elevations up above Tollgate and into Anthony Lakes, where we could see upwards of 5 inches. Heading into today on Thursday for LeGrand, it looks like this will start out right around freezing at the 8 o'clock hour. That will be our low temperature for the day, with steady snow, with a bit of a westerly breeze gusting up to 25 miles per hour in spots before that becomes light and turns to the south by the evening. Just as I mentioned, by midday, that's scattered moisture, either in the mix of rain, snow, or gravel, as highs reach the mid to the upper 30s, otherwise becoming increasingly dry by mid to late afternoon, as we see a lot more sun breaks in the mix, allowing for those temperatures to rapidly drop. But there will still be a few flurries in the mix. In fact, some of us will be picking up light snow accumulations additionally. Best chance to see that would be the first half of the evening hours, before we become increasingly dry overnight, dropping those temperatures into low to mid-teens. At this point, we will stay below freezing into Friday, with those highs struggling to reach 30 with a mix of clouds and sun. Can't rule out a slight chance for an isolated flurry. Otherwise, much of us will remain dry, with gusty winds returning late day. As we did my 7-day forecast, those winds could potentially gust up to 50 miles per hour into early Saturday, before gradually backing off during the day. That's our one guaranteed dry day for all of us, with those mid to high level clouds making skies appear a little bit hazy at times. The latest update has pushed back the likelihood of flurries into Sunday. That's our next best chance to see a dusting to an inch, although I can't completely rule that out on Monday. It's looking much drier than once thought, so all chances of a significant widespread snow event has diminished, but light snow accumulations will return into Tuesday, before becoming potentially all dry the back half of next week, with those highs not making it much above freezing. Those lows will remain into the mid to the upper teens. This has been Gabe Curtis, bringing the most accurate forecast you can get here in Eastern Oregon. Thank you to the folks down at Valley Insurance for sponsoring this weathercast, and I will be back tomorrow.